No, that is not. Oh, it's all. Wait till you hit the next clip, Doc. Listen. One thing I ain't gonna with my butt and put some temperance and some patience in me. Say they're gonna steal the election from Donald Trump, and the reason why is because I live in Fulton County. My
What's up, guys? What's happening, ladies and germs? What's going on? God damn it! What I do? Hey, Barry, is my phone in that? Look at my coat. See my phone, my other phone in there. Look at my coat. See my other phone in there. That bag right there sitting in your seat. That's your bag of cookies. Damon, what's up? Hey, Ted. I know you over that joint singing "Share" to yourself, aren't you? Do you believe in love after all? No. That nigga Ted over that joint singing "Share" to himself. Do you believe? It's not in my coat. That nigga Sammy D looks sorry shit out. How that nigga set a record for the most sack loss yardage in NFL playoff history. That's not a record you want to break. And it wasn't, he wouldn't throw. That What's up, man? Man, I hope everybody's safe. Anybody out LA, y'all, I hope y'all all right. Max, I hope you got the story straight now. I said, she did cut 17 billion. Like what? What are you talking about? Unless she was gonna put that shit on the fire, that wasn't putting the fire out. This need to blame people for shit. We gotta. Yeah, sometimes we just can't blame people. Like who do you blame for a hurricane? I don't think he buck danced. I just think he did. He was who he was. Mark Henry was who he was. He didn't want him to get. Yeah, man, we can't sit there blaming the black man or the redneck governor. It ain't their fault. Ain't nobody we can blame. Not unless them niggas was out there with matches like this. Now, if they was doing that, then now, now some shit like that was going on. Fucking Gavin Newsom in your backyard like this. Now, if you see that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you see Karen Bass out there hitting the doobie, then throwing the roaches on the ground, I don't, I don't listen to Drake or academics. But Booker T, one of them niggas who been to jail, so that's why he like that. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all something. I wanted to show y'all something that I had looked up. Well, some of y'all might have seen it already.
Violent individual. Um, and in viewing this tape, I mean, it's very clear that he is a violent individual. A brutal attack at a bar. The suspect accused of beating a man so severely he nearly killed him. The attack happened at the VFW in Aliquippa. Tonight, Barry Pintar has the latest on efforts to find the suspected attacker. I am here at the VFW on Penn Avenue here in Aliquippa. I want to start with this right here. This criminal complaint reads like the most brutal scene you've ever seen in any movie you've ever seen. So as we go through the details, just a warning, what's coming ahead is quite graphic. The victim beaten so brutally and badly, a helicopter had to land here to get him to level 1 trauma care ASAP. This is the man police are saying is the suspect, 39-year-old Brett Hours. District Attorney Nate Bible says Hours is dangerous.
Look like a white supremacist to me.
What if someone should happen to see this man? Sure. If do not approach him. It seems like the damage that was done to the victim in this case, that this individual could snap. And we know the victim's name, Preston Coleman. There is surveillance video of the actual attack that took place inside these walls, but it is not being released. The reason why, not given, but we do know the attack was violent, bloody, and horrific. Police have seen that recording. Key timeline points from the police report say, unprovoked, Hour stands up and punches the victim in the face repeatedly. When the victim tries to escape, Hours ups the attack and begins kicking him in the head. The victim is, quote, blood-soaked and frail. Hours then grabs a bar stool and, quote, bludgeons Preston. The relentless punching and kicking goes on for a long time. Blood is splattered on the walls. Hours then begins strangling Preston. The endless attack continues for 30 minutes. Hours then leaves the bar with his girlfriend and is gone by the time police arrive. I do believe that they knew each other, and the Aliquippa police were
They didn't know each other. They didn't. That's a lie. They did. That's a lie. He lying.
The victim was almost unrecognizable. The victim, Preston Coleman,
remains in the hospital fighting for his life. To add to the irony of it all, also according to this complaint, the two men were sitting together at the bar talking about 10 to 11 when ours jumped up, picked up a knife, started stabbing it in the bar, and then, as you just heard, the brutal.
Preston Coleman was the only black man in the bar. Other people were charged with beating him. Another person was charged with beating him. But this was a second person that just jumped in. It was nothing but white people there. He was the only black man there at a VFW in Pennsylvania, where Umar Johnson is from. Dr. Umar. Right. And his daughters, this man is in a coma, fighting for his life. And I just have to say I don't want to pile on the man, but in this day and time, we know who about to be president. You got to be aware of your political surroundings. You know the political leanings of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a red state now. What's up, Janae? Aliquippa is a sub. Did y'all hear? He beat this man, beat on this man for 30 minutes. And they sat there and watched him beat him. You can't go no place outnumbered. Now, we also understand in Stand Your Ground states, right now, black people are getting charged with assault and manslaughter. Right, Carter. Poor Carter. My man Jaden sent him home. He get Carter his wings back. Jaden sent poor Carter home. How Baker doing, Carter? How's Baker doing? You know, he's sitting next to you next week. Let me stop fucking with you. Yes, a pack of what? But this was just one. Look. Let me see if I could find another video on it. Right, Damien. Right, Damien. You stay away from places like Aliquippa and stuff like that. You can't. And they ain't trying to call it what it is. A hate crime. I want y'all to notice. Like, all right, I'm going to get another a video. Notice none of them calling it a hate crime. They didn't tell you he was the only black man. And this happened January 5th. This happened January 5th.
News coming from Aliquippa about what police there are calling a brutal assault and the search for the man they say is responsible. Aliquippa police say this man, Brett Hours, attacked and strangled another man on Penn Avenue Sunday night. Investigators say the seemingly unprovoked attack went on for about a half hour until the victim was unconscious and unable to fight back. Police say surveillance video of the incident also shows at least 3 people watching and never intervening. They want to talk to those people as well. We know that victim was flown to the hospital, and it's unclear right now how they're doing. If you have any information about what happened or where ours could be, you're asked to call police.
Now notice, they not letting you know he was the only black man in that bar. I want y'all to notice that no matter everything I'm finding about that story, they not letting you know. What's up?
My next off the black spot she was talking about.
Do you wash it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you could just put some like I said, make sure you put some of your lotion on it. That man crying like, who you talking about, Baker? That's still my quarterback. The Commanders have a good future. That's all he buying. He should buy a 3.5 or a half ounce. He should buy more than a dub. That's not going to keep him off season. He should buy more than that. Yeah, he should buy more than a dub, though. But yeah, it's good that he smoked and not drinking. You said Jaden about to get sent home by Detroit. It's possible, shit. It's also possible Jaden win. I know Baker won't be leaving Detroit with a win. Shit, he ain't leave Tampa Bay with a win. That's what I think, Ted. I tell you this. It better not be close. And Washington had a ball at the end. It better not be close. And Washington got the ball in at the end. Because Washington gonna score. That wasn't for you, Base. That was for Collar. Don't feel bad. He was talking shit. I just gotta. He hating on my Chiefs. That wasn't for you, man. Don't feel bad. Y'all had a good season. Baker did ball out. Mike Evans is still the man. That's still one of my favorite players. I love Mike Evans. Bro, yes, they did. They came in there with a rookie quarterback, no running game, and beat you. Don't take nothing away from him. Right, Mike Evans Hall of Fame. Nah, Phil, I ain't looking at nobody, mom. Especially with his dad right there. Mom don't look that hot to me when dad's sitting right there. But I looked at him throw that motherfucker dime to Scurry Terry. He threw that motherfucker dime. That motherfucker blew up. The problem was y'all ain't take advantage of St. Juice. That was y'all problem. Y'all did not take advantage of St. Juice. He was out there to be taken advantage of, and y'all did not. And then Deron Payne got hurt. Y'all should have kept running. Y'all should have kept running Bucky. Nigga named Bucky. But they were fucking Bucky. Bobby Wagner start fucking Bucky up. No, Phil. Prime is not going to the Cowboys. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Why would you niggas think those two egos gonna be able to fit in together? Just think about it. So he gonna leave where he got control and go relinquish control. Man, they end up hating each other by the end of that. No. Why would he go coach there? People say that. I was like, that's the worst idea I ever heard. And you don't get to pick none of the players, but you Deion fucking Sanders. Right after you left Colorado, you grooming young players. Jerry didn't want to share the spotlight with motherfucker Jimmy Johnson. He's not going to want to share it with Deion Sanders. No. It's the worst job in the NFL. Y'all are crazy. No. No. You think Deion Sanders, the man who'd have lived his life with fuck you money his whole life? That's not no American team. Fuck out of here. So when it was time to leave, did Deion have a problem leaving? Al Davis dead. Al Davis is dead. You mean Mark Davis? Mark Davis is a lot easier. He just want to fuck a win. That's how you know it ain't gonna happen. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's full of a bunch of MAGAs and flat earthers. Yeah, that's where I get my shit from. Twitter. Coach Prime and Dak Prescott. No. Right. Prime loves the spotlight. Jerry Jones loves the spotlight. Nah. Don't make no sense. It don't to me. It don't make sense to me. Not when you just recruited the second best quarterback in motherfucking high school football to replace your son. Not when he just did that. Money talk. What you think? They gonna give him a blockbuster deal? He gonna clear the farm on an inexperienced coach with no NFL head coaching, because that's what they do to black coaches feel. Where do you live at? Where's Phil from? No, money don't talk like that. Right. He just had a coach that won a Super Bowl. He ain't give him top dog. For real. Prime got enough money right now as the coach of Colorado, where he can control and influence who the players are. By next year, when if they start offering them jobs, he gonna want some general managing decision making. Trust me. He gonna want some decision making. He gonna say it. Watch. Jury will not give him control. That's not how jury is wired. Hey Phil, jury don't give his own son control, but he gonna get his black man control. What are you smoking? That's why Donald Trump is about to be inaugurated. We got Negroes. I believe the white man gonna do it. That's cute. All right. Well, knock yourself out. Go for it. I don't got that happening though. Me personally, I wouldn't waste too much time on him. No, I don't like Cameron and Jim Jones. What's up, Marky Mark? Jerry wants attention. Jerry wants attention. Jerry wants attention. Not for his coach. He is all he wants, the way he looks at it. The way he looks at it. He wants to go down with it being him the reason they won a Super Bowl. Not Jimmy Johnson, not Deion Sanders. Him. He got that. And they didn't want him. He got players. Yeah, no, I'm not a Dipset fan. Not at all. Cam needs to sit his big teeth ass down somewhere. Deion is the only coach in all of college football that, yeah. Deion is making bread. Deion don't need to leave. You don't understand that, Phil. Deion already making Nick Saban money where he at. Why Nick Saban ain't never go? Why soon as Nick Saban with national championships under the belt, why soon as Nick Saban with national championships under the belt went to Miami, the next year, who get more shine on TV? That don't matter. Who got the better job? The coach at Colorado. Mike McCarthy, that all that NIL money Deion getting now, Deion don't need the Cowboys. He don't. Stop thinking like a slave, Negro. He's not going to take that little bit of ass money for that bad ass job. Cowboys bring rate. How many Cowboy games you watched this year? And I live in an NFC East place. How many Cowboy games? Well, no Cowboy games like that on TV. This ain't 1990 nothing. Nigga, they wasn't on TV like that. Stop lying to yourself. The fuck is you talking about? Check what ratings. Everybody's not a Cowboy fan. They wasn't even on TV all the time. They can't be first everywhere on TV if they're not everywhere on TV. That's media hype. Yes, thank you. They can't be first everywhere on TV if they not on TV. Yeah, that's what Jerry Jones want to do, Mahari. Coach the team. This nigga talking about prime to okay. He not tripping off the ratings. Motherfucker, ratings would have came with Belichick and wins. He didn't give Bill Belichick that. Yeah. He didn't do that with Bill Belichick. And he had him for the taking. He didn't have to worry about taking him from another job. And that's a proven coach in the NFL. And he let a college get him. Y'all niggas smoking crack. He's not hiring Deion Sanders. Sorry. Y'all niggas, y'all not even y'all niggas not even using like your real brain. Right. He had a proven all-time winningest Super Bowl coach ever sitting right there. And because he did not want to give up a little bit of power to do general manager, which he's proven he's good enough to do, a little bit of power. And he would have had him that all eyes would have been on with Belichick, with what type of offense he would have brought in, what type of defense they would have brought in, the type of discipline, the Patriot way. Man, man, you crazy. It brought the star back. All that shit you talking, that would have really did rating. Phil, are you a Cowboy fan? Is that what it is? Or you just really love, or you just really believe in the heart of white man? You believe in white man. Well, knock yourself out, Phil. You straight up believe in white man? Okay. Well, that's you. Anyway, now we go. Now I'm done with that foolishness. Right. I'm saying Parcells and jury class. If you type that America shit team in here, I'm timing your ass out. Don't type that no more. That shit is over. The Patriots is America's team. Don't type that shit no more. Do not type that shit no more. That America's team shit was over in 1970. Don't type that dumb shit no more. If you mean by the Cowboys being America's team, meaning they ain't been shit since what ratings don't make you. So that's what. So for you, football about ratings, not winning. Right. Why you keep typing that goofy shit? You keep talking about ratings. That ain't what win football games. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm part of everybody. I don't watch the Cowboys. No, they don't. Everybody don't watch the Cowboys. Why? I'm a Chiefs fan. Why would I be watching the Cowboys? Yeah, because he's getting on my nerves. This sound is. I'm a Chiefs fan. Why? Press 1 if anybody in here is a Cowboy fan first. Right? Like nobody be like, man, I really need to watch Dak Prescott. He not like that. You a Cowboy fan, Kendall? They go the only Cowboy fan. I didn't even know that till he just typed. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that until he typed that. We don't be talking about no Cowboy game. Don't nobody watch him. Only niggas watch him is Cowboy fans. When they can, and they wasn't relevant this year. I know. Right, they wasn't relevant this year. Carter and them Buccaneer fans. Dre is a Jets fan. Nobody in here have other people that's Eagle fans down, but they was talking about the Commanders, not y'all. Everybody y'all wasn't on TV. Oh, thank you, Kendall. This nigga talk about something. I swear they're gonna get Dion, bro. Nah, they not gonna do that. They not gonna do that. I'm sorry. They not gonna get Dion to coach them. They not gonna get Dion to coach them. They not. A bunch of idiots on Twitter. Kendall, I know. Real Cowboy fans know that they ain't gonna do no dumb shit like that. Ratings. If they already the number 1 rated team, then what is Deion Sanders gonna do? Shine. Shine, they number one rated. But then you don't need Deion Sanders. Right. They turned down Derrick Henry. Thank you, Kendall. That's who I got it being. John Gruden. You know what? I got it being him. And think about it. That's one of the few times Steven told him no. And he listened. But he gonna listen to Deion, he gonna get control of Deion. No, he not. A white man don't do that. The fuck you been watching the last 30 years? He fired white coaches with better resumes. He didn't hire white coaches with better resumes that we knew was better. White coaches with better resumes would not come to coach. My guess is somebody that's young, that's already in the NFL, cause he mad cause he lost Dan Quinn to the Commanders. I swear that probably pissed them off last week. That he's saying, I could have fired Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn would have been my coach. That's what I think he thinking. Ain't nobody put them two together. We can do that. Hey, Kendall, do that make sense? When Mike McCarthy literally got fired after the Commanders won. You don't think that crossed his mind? Look, Phil gonna put 10 on the cash app. Phil, you ain't blocked. You just timed out because you lunching. You spamming us. You back. You ain't going nowhere, Phil. Just times you out because now you just spamming. You just saying ridiculous stuff without even considering. No, that white man love Deion. No, he don't. If that's the case, Michael Irvin would have been a coach. Warren Sapp would have been a coach. All of them would have been there if that was the case. He fired Jimmy Johnson. Why Jimmy Johnson ain't come back? Jimmy Johnson still got motherfucking coaching experience and still know what he doing. He won't let him do that. I am gonna watch him hire a white man. And then when I see I'm gonna take your wretch for a week. And anytime you talk about football, I'm timing you out for 30 minutes. Okay, now you just cooning. Stop, Phil. Now you just cooning. Now you just cooning. Please stop. Anyway, this nigga sound like, yeah, this nigga, Master Jerry gonna fool the world. Now you just cooning. Stop. Now you're embarrassing yourself. This level of coonery, I refuse to let you go down this, bro. I swear, he loves her. That right. He talked to them for the Rooney Rule. I'm telling you. Okay. He talked to them motherfuckers for the Rooney Rule. That's just what he talked to them for. Got those niggas out of the way. Dion, you want to come? No. Dion, you want to come here? No. You want to coach Dak? No. I want to coach my son. Why not just go to the Giants? Yeah, no, I don't want to coach them. I want to coach my son. Why not go where my son gonna go? All of them need a coach. If that's the case, yeah, Jerry Jones ain't giving that much money. Yeah, Jerry Jones ain't giving that much money for an inexperienced coach. It count against the cap. And he got to buy him out. No, it's not doing it. That just wouldn't make sense. That just wouldn't. You had a coach the whole time. That wouldn't make sense. You gonna have him stuck with Dak Prescott. Dana White when he pimp slapped his wife on. Yeah, he did. Stephen A. defense. Yeah. I think even Deion Sanders know that that's a bad job. But I don't got Jerry Jones giving it to him. Oh, it ain't no cap on coaches? Oh, well shit, there you go. He gonna have to spend what, 30 million to get Deion. But I still don't got him doing. Monica defended Dana White too. Did she? Or she just didn't call him out like she did what's it called? Yeah, that's yeah. That would be the worst move ever though. I just don't think that'll be a good move. I just don't think that's gonna work. That's not gonna work. Somebody asked me that. I said, why you ask me that? I said by the end of this shit, it's not gonna work. They not gonna have different players. They not gonna have different players. They gonna have the same players. Yeah. Where Kellen Moore at? Kellen Moore in Philly, ain't he? Right. That's what I'm about to say. He gotta give him organizational control. He gotta give him some control. Where Dion could get the players he wants. And I think he'd give him money, but it ain't about money. You can't get you can't give me the players you want to give me for me to run the system I want to run. It's what it is. Then they still got contract decisions. What about this person? What about that person? Did they pay Micah his money? Yeah, I just don't think, nah. It's too much other shit going. I think they just did that for the. Yeah. You think they don't talk all the time? He talked to Robert Saleh too. You think they don't talk all the time? I'm quite sure they talk. Don't think that mean that. Yeah, them talking don't mean nothing. That, just like they said, that get them 2 minorities off the list. That get 2 minorities off the list. Now they ain't got to hear this shit about no minority coaches. That's the Rooney Rule. I interviewed Dion. That was an easy scapegoat. And this just get people talking about the Cowboys. He gonna pump fake like he always do. I'm trying to tell you. That right now, what we doing? We talking about the Cowboys, who ain't even relevant. That's what I'm telling you. This just to get somebody to write more shit about the Cowboys. Jerry Jones not about to do that. That's why I ignored it. I'm like, why are y'all talking about this? This just makes the Cowboys relevant when they not relevant. That's what Jerry Jones is master. How to fool you motherfuckers by marketing shit. They ain't had a good coach since Parcells. He can't deal with a strong-minded black coach. He damn sure he couldn't deal with a strong-minded white coach. Now he gonna deal with a flamboyant, boisterous, arrogant, proud coach who ain't scared to call nobody out and got enough money to say, fuck this job. Nah, that's not how. No. This just to get you to talk about the Cowboys. And that's what we doing now for no fucking reason. While we got Lamar about to play Josh fucking Allen. We got people talking about an unproven coach on a team who really ain't that good. That's all this is, Phil. And it's a lot of Cowboy fans. But the smart Cowboy fans, they not talking about this. You saw what Kendall said. It's probably going to be Kellen Moore or John Gruden. John Gruden going to shut the fuck up and do what he told. But he going to put together a good team and make them play hard. Yeah, we're going to talk about that cool stuff Umar said. And we're going to talk about the bits. And Kellen Moore is a good soldier who just like Jason Garrett, worked for him before, and he can kick it with. Like he said, he like Mike McCarthy. Why he say he like Mike McCarthy? Because I could drink a beer and eat nachos with him, Phil. Is he going to drink a beer and eat nachos with Deion Sanders? Real talk. Man, I listen to shit. I say, he looked like he did. And motherfucker Jason Garrett said, yeah, I've had a few nights out there. Man, ain't gonna have no black coach for the Cowboys till you get rid of that old white man. He a good old boy.
Anti-black theology. You, sir, brought up.
Listen to Umar. Listen to Umar, y'all. I mean, Dr. Kunma. This Ben Dixon
It's
in there.
clear, and I'm not like playing coy or anything. So, because I did just hear what he's.
Hold up. They be breaking down what he said.
Sometimes you just gotta be.
Let me listen to it. We're gonna just go to it. Umar Johnson. What was he on? So I guess Umar said we ain't ready for reparation. And then he was on Art of Dialogue, Buck Dancing for Trump. And how Trump is a nationalist. And that
I definitely agree with you on that. But how do you feel about Trump's second assassination attempt?
I believe that both Donald Trump assassination attempts were staged to improve his.
oh, his big coon ass, man. I can't stand that nigga. That nigga's a goofball, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go. I'm gonna have to just listen through these niggas. I I don't like when they get to talk, but that is their channel. That's what they do. They was talking about Umar selling out.
Out of the vote in general, we haven't even crossed over into the. And that's what makes.
But Marcus,
Reparations is owed to us, and it doesn't matter what the hell any black person does.
I agree with that.
Reparations is justice.
The problem is Donald Trump is so popular. See, Donald Trump is a nationalist, Art. They don't want a nationalist. They don't want someone who's looking out for the best interests of America.
Looking out for the best interests of America. Black man, when has America ever looked out for the best interests of black people? Never. No.
What the fuck is Umar talking about?
Not who's representing it. Not who's.
What the fuck is Umar?
See, once again, I'm very willing to admit that. But see, I'm not even talking about just Umar. I'm talking about anybody in general. In general, bro. Like if you.
Yeah, Lord Jamar supporting Trump. Did y'all hear Lord Jamar get roasted by that white scientist about flat Earth? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear Lord Jamar about the flat Earth, round Earth? Did y'all hear it? That shit was embarrassing.
Here's the one thing I want to say about that. He's rolling this conversation off top. Donald Trump is not a. Can I play it again though for impact? Listen again. And listen to his framing. I might pause and play and pause it so you can hear.
The problem is Donald Trump is so popular. See, Donald Trump is a nationalist, Art. They don't want a nationalist. They don't want someone who's looking out for the best interests of America.
Pause. I gotta stop there. I gotta do it like a sermon.
yeah.
Brother, if he is, let me see if he say something else.
They want someone who's looking out for the best interests of the global elites.
Play. Keep going.
And that is the Democrats. The big question.
I'm sorry.
That's the point.
Stop it for a second, because Ben, I want to hear.
That's your man. That's y'all man, Umar.
To cheat Trump out of the election.
It's kind of crazy. Go ahead, Slade. It gets worse. Here we go.
They want someone who's looking out for the best interests of the global elites. And that is the Democrats. The question is, are they willing?
And that is the Democrats.
Come on, go on. What's this?
Trump out of the election.
Hang on, I gotta back it up. Look, listen.
To cheat Trump out of the election. And that is the Democrats.
Listen
The
close.
question is, are they willing to cheat Trump out of the election? Full-scale revolt by poor white America. That's
If you scared, say you scared. First of all, I reject the premise. Ain't nobody cheating.
Bro, what Umar stole? He tried to do his bootleg Tariq shit. That's like the Democrats. He say the Democrats a lot in this. I noticed. And then he started bootlicking. Yeah, that's Umar.
Him out of an election.
That's Umar. This Ben Dixon and Mondale and Marcus and them.
Years and years and years ago, that's before the Lord whipped my butt and put some temperance and some patience in me. But no, listen to what this proclaimed prince of Pan-Africanism says next.
Hold on,
Yes, sir.
hold on, before you play, because I want to talk about something that was said. We have to stop talking from talking points that Donald Trump feeds the media. This is how we know. This is how we know this brother's political point of view is immature, infantile.
That's it.
Unborn, even
Juvenile. Come on.
beyond juvenile, right? This is a toddler, not even a toddler. This is an aborted feces, not a fetus, feces. This is aborted feces. Listen to what I'm saying. He said Donald Trump is popular. Donald Trump is not popular. All you need to do, and the people should understand what I'm saying. Donald Trump in 2024 did not get more votes than he did. Umar sitting up here with a Malcolm X shirt on, with he
had a
black woman that.
I love Lanzetta. Lanzetta called him Malcolm L.
Malcolm L.
Malcolm L. You're gonna hate this next part. Listen closely, folks.
that is the question. Are we willing to risk a social catastrophe if Donald Trump is cheated out of the election? In my opinion, Art, I believe he's the front runner. Even though they're reporting that Kamala has a slight edge, I'm not buying it. I believe Donald Trump is the front runner, and I believe he won the last election.
Whoa! Pause.
I did not hear that part.
He won the last election.
I did not hear that part.
The big lie. Now, mind you, I got a clip of him on the.
But again, I told you, him and Tariq was both off that.
For black women, that's when I got a problem with you, especially when you're a preacher or the self-proclaimed prince of Pan. But it gets worse. Let's listen.
I believe he beat Joe Biden, but got cheated. And it don't make a difference to me who wins. None of them care about black folks. I want to be clear about that. But I believe he beat Joe Biden. If he gets cheated again, I don't think white America takes this laying down. I cannot see white America taking this laying down if he gets cheated again. The question is, are they willing to risk a civil war, a potential civil war in this country if he's cheated again?
Why do we listen to this mess? We already saw white America when Donald Trump was not cheating in 2020. He was beat in 2020.
Right. Hey, I have too. I stopped listening to all these jokers, man. I stopped. I'm like, you know what, Slim? I think they got, yeah, Ted. Fuck yeah. Man, ain't nobody got no time. Our spiritual ancestors, but I ain't got no time for that goofy shit, Ted. You like that shit. All that performative bullshit. You gotta have a certain time for that shit. It's something weird about these motherfuckers where they think that we need this white man to get us in line. What? What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Did y'all see Nancy Mason threaten Jasmine Crockett, talk about taking outside? I believe Jasmine would have whooped her ass. I ain't gonna lie, I think Jasmine Crockett would have whooped her ass. I believe Jasmine Crockett would have whooped her ass. Bitch talking that shit. Like she like that. Talk about meet me outside, meet me outside, meet me outside. Oh my rough ride up, meet me outside, meet me. Knocked her ass. I believe Jasmine would have whooped that ass. Got under. What? Jasmine got under quick joints. Huh? Short jumps. Work on the inside on her ass. She'll bait her in like Tank. She'll bait her in. Yeah, she'll bait her in like Tank. Yeah, bullshit, y'all. Drop her down the Capitol steps. Bitch. Oh, bitch. H-Town, bitch. And she go, H-Town, bitch. That's what she says, bitch. Roll down the steps, meet me. Oh! I laugh, man. He catch that bitch. Wah, bang. Bitch go right down the step. Short change that bitch. Y'all. Take ying. And that go back. All that Becky hear, that bitch fall under. Capital stuff. I be sized like shit. Y'all see me on TV. Jasmine. Yeah, no. New black media for me is still Lisa, Torian, True Roll, people that's giving me information. A medium. What she don't Lisa never tell us what to think. She say tell me what you think. She tell you what it is, then give you her perspective, and then ask you to leave yours in the comments section. Then sometimes she invite me and other guests on, and we can give our opinion. That's a medium. That was the Black Channel. That was Jason Black. The whole time Lisa would tell you what Donald Trump was gonna do, and that Donald Trump was planning some real devious shit. She had her opinion. She asked you what yours was. That's a medium. That's yeah. Hey, young, did y'all see? This morning I went to go buy my breakfast, right? From my little breakfast place. My breakfast costs $1 more. It's some type of egg crisis. Eggs is out of control. Y'all saying this shit? And they said it ain't gonna go down. I'm about to buy a chicken. What's up, talking to Grump? I'm about to buy Jabari a pet chicken. And Jabari gonna have a pet chicken. He gonna teach her how to lay eggs. And if he don't do right, we gonna fry his ass. Fry him up. Jabari, you want a chicken? You want a pet chicken? I'm gonna buy you a pet.
No.
Eggs cost a lot, son. And your father needs to save money. You're getting bigger. I had to be clothes getting more expensive. I had to buy you bigger clothes. So I figured I'd buy you a pet chicken. You teach you to lay eggs and all of that. And then if you don't do right, I'll fry 'em up. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We got eggs, we got chicken. We just put them back on the balcony like this. Just 2 chickens. It's 2. All right. All right, son. You ain't got to do it. I was just wondering. You ain't got to help your old dad out. Huh?
If you want to use a chicken.
No, I'm good, son. I'll figure it out. Your father's in jail for stealing chicken eggs. Make sure you put some grease and stuff in your head, man. That shit had me laugh. Mm-mm-mm. Right. Man, that shit, yeah, get your neighbor's hand down, yeah. Fuck that. Hey, give me some of them fucking eggs, nigga. What you say, Ted? They $6, nigga. I give you $4 a dozen. We cut $2, cut out the middle, man. Get that nigga $16. 48 eggs. Y'all stop. Right. Yeah. Baby, them chicken abortions expensive, nigga. That shit. Do anybody in here believe the earth is flat? I don't want nobody in here to talk about the earth. Does anybody in here believe the earth is flat? I need to... Okay. Okay. So Lord Jamal, man. Lord Jamal embarrasses black people all over the place. And now it's like you gotta you gotta wonder if anything this nigga ever said. Listen to this shit. I hate fat ass poetic Flacco.
They said it would be too hard to earn a degree while working full time, but WGU offers
But
flexibility.
here's the shorter one.
Why do people use Kite to compare hundreds of travel sites at once? I want to do things myself.
information that he heard. He don't know that
insanely stupid and can be just.
Why you are against what he believes? How about that?
Yeah, flat Earth is the
Nah, I
the
won't
dumbest
play it
hoax in
right.
human history.
Nah, I should play the dude joint, cause
information that he heard. He don't know that you can't just regurgitate without understanding if you're talking to somebody who's an actual scholar.
Do you have a working model of a ball?
let's see. This is what the dude. Lord,
This man's life mission. But for some reason, Lord Jamar thought it was a good idea to debate this man on flat Earth. See, this is the arrogance that got us in chains, bro. Technology and harvest, we thought we were finessing him by giving them human labor in exchange for harvest.
They said it to reach shit too.
Bro, for us, bro.
You are what he believes. How about that?
Yeah, flat Earth is the dumbest hoax in human history. Jamar just watched some videos by Eric Dubé, who just spews a bunch of bullshit, memorized what he says, and repeats it and pretends to be intelligent. Instead, everything you say is so insanely stupid and can be disproven with like middle school level physics.
Really?
So yeah, we can go ahead and you can rattle off your.
Y'all are about to witness a master class here. If I'm Lord Jamar, if that man would have came in that confidently.
Look, we don't want to hear your motherfucker talking. Shut up. Let's hit up clip.
Who's an actual scholar?
Do you have a working model of a ball that has water?
Okay, a tennis ball.
Yes. But no. That's not water sticking to a ball. That's saturation of water on the ball.
So
I want you to show me where water sticks to the outside of a ball as it spins. It doesn't go to the equator of the ball and spin off.
This is when I realized Lord Jamar is really dumb. Because this isn't even something I can really wrap my head. This is
Look, shut your fat ass up. That ain't like you know. You can barely talk. You don't even know how to wash your sweatpants.
things like gravity and buoyancy. I feel like these are things we learned probably in like the third grade.
Show me a working model. Come on.
Said something very.
Show me a working model.
Okay. The reason that things stick to the Earth is because the Earth is extremely massive, so it generates a very large gravitational field. When water falls off of a ball, whatever ball you're talking about, because of the large gravitational field exerted by the Earth. So.
Lord Jamar doesn't believe in gravity. If the Earth is round like a ball, water should be able to stick on it and spin. But because it can't, that means that the Earth is flat. He a Trump supporter too. That's what he's saying. And he's saying for him to believe the Earth is flat, you gotta put some water on the ball and then spin it, and the water don't go nowhere. And what they trying to explain is all of that is under gravity. Everything is under gravity. This is force is what keeps your arm up. No, Tariq a capitulator. He a capitulator. But he was buck dancing for Trump. We do got to call that out. I'm not gonna criticize Trump. Stop it, Ted. Call it for what it is. So that's what Lord Jamar's trying to say.
When you're talking about water sticking to a ball, Your desired demonstration of gravity fails because gravity exists.
No,
Things fall to the ground.
There is density and buoyancy, sir. Gravity is not some
Okay,
magical
density is
thing
not
that
a
makes
force.
things
Density
walk
is
drop on the ground.
force.
It depends the
Buoyancy
medium that it
only
is
for
in.
gravity.
If I drop something in this
Hey,
water,
good. Shut
depending
up.
on how heavy it is, it's going to sink or float.
Wait, he just starts rambling the various terms he heard on Eric Dubay's channel. Density, buoyancy, gravity, without really understanding exact means. Now, here's the thing though, right? Professor Dave actually shows and proves in real time that Lord Jamar doesn't understand what any of the terms he's using means, right? Now, the minute that Lord Jamar realizes that this isn't a barbershop discussion, this
He
isn't a
tried to
discussion
cut
with
the
the
thing.
homies.
You know they took
This
that
is
down.
a discussion with an actual
He
scholar
asked what's his
who has
name,
actually
take it
researched
down.
everything he's talking about. Lord Jamar starts to get frustrated. Like literally 30 seconds in, he starts threatening to do it.
Do all the talk, but I want to hear.
First of all, this guy came out real disrespectful, talking about the stupidest shit. Like if he was in this room, I'd be smacking the shit out of him right now. First of all, okay,
It's all bullshit.
Right, sir? You know that, right?
What you say to the
You know that, right?
The entire body of science.
Lesson to everybody watching: you can't be the dumbest person in the room and the most arrogant. You just come across like an ass. That's what we see here with Lord Jamar. Is he's trying to exert physical dominance over Professor Dave, even though in this particular setting and arena, Professor Dave is the dominant one because Professor Dave
No, he just
is
buck
intellectually
dance.
superior to Lord
That
Jamar.
don't make him a
But
buck
Lord
dancer.
Jamar is having a tough time being the little guy. So he starts
That
getting
ain't what
out of
he
his
do.
masculine frame.
That ain't what he always do. But but can you trust some shit after you saw what you saw? Can you
He
trust
starts
him?
acting super feminine by making threats.
To acknowledge. Let me respond to the insanely stupid thing you said.
I want you to respond to my. Let him talk. Okay, we're gonna talk about what pseudoscience.
Okay, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead, Dave.
Density is not a force. It requires a force to produce an acceleration. Things accelerate towards the Earth. Density is a scalar. It's not a force. It can't make things move. Buoyancy, there's a buoyant force, but it has gravity in the equation. Buoyancy only exists when gravity exists.
secret sauce.
Here's the problem with your density, Bull.
He's pulling every trick out of his hat. He's doing the voice thing that would work if this was a barbershop. If this was nothing but iggas around where igga babbling is what makes you win a debate and facts don't matter, he would be cooking right now. Doing the, oh, you smart, you give straight A's. He's doing that. It's the I'm cooler than you, so I'm the authority. But no, this is a debate with a scholar. You actually got to use your brain and use your facts, bruh. Doing this igababble and distraction, bruh, isn't a thing. Now, what we will see is once, the antics don't work and Lord Jamar is forced to really stand in the fire and give opinions, it gets worse and worse and worse, bruh. Lord Jamar, he reveals that he don't know things like condensation, diffusion. He doesn't know anything about anything. It will be evident that Lord Jamar didn't graduate from 6th grade.
You think that things fall down because the air is less dense. The air is less dense above the object too. So why don't things fall up? Can you
Things
explain
do
that to me?
fall up, you asshole.
What
Bubbles go up, you stupid. Fucking evaporation goes up, you. How can a tadpole defy gravity, you shithead?
Tadpole defy gravity? What the?
Yes. How does anything swim through? If gravity is holding down oceans that are tons of force, how does anything swim through the ocean? How do you fucking lift your legs off the ground?
Things can.
Cock bag.
Muscles. Birds have wings, right? You can exert.
They have
force,
wings.
which allows you to accelerate. Right? Doesn't that make sense? If you jump or if you throw a ball, you're exerting force and you are counteracting gravity until that momentum runs out. You throw a ball, it goes up, and then it falls back down. Why do things fall down?
Speaking of momentum, do things
No.
Why do things fall down?
Why don't things fall up?
Why
do things only fall down?
There's no such thing in gravity.
Why do things fall down to the ground?
Because they're heavy. Because they have density.
Okay,
That's right.
what is heavy? What is weight? Do you even know what weight is?
Oh my.
What's weight? Tell me the definition of weight.
It's your head on your shoulders, you fat head.
And a little sassy because he
Like,
doesn't know the answer to the
bro,
question.
we're not going to sit here and talk about all these.
We're not going to sit here and define words that you don't know.
Yes, define words. We're talking about what's heavy and what's light.
Yeah, so what does fucking heavy mean, dumbass? You said the word heavy. What is heavy? What is weight? What is weight? What does that mean? You don't know the definitions of the words you're using.
Bro.
Should I define?
Okay.
Yeah,
Tell us
define
what
weight.
So he acts like the question is so beneath him. Cough, what's weight? That's because he don't know the answer. Because as soon as Godfrey throws him a lifeline, he automatically takes and says, yeah. You defined it, Godfrey defined it. Right? So he's having conversations that's clearly above him. Right? He don't understand nothing about anything. He doesn't understand how the world works at all. Now, Lord Jamar is a great hip-hop commentator. He can tell you about music because he was there.
He was
But
there.
in conversations like this, it really puts into perspective like the difference between people who are actually well-researched and people who just talk. Right? Because Lord Jamar essentially is repeating theories that he heard from other people that sound good without even checking or verifying exactly what those theories mean. There are flat earthers out there who know how to give you a run for your money in terms of defending.
No, it's not.
Lord Jamar doesn't even understand what flat earth is.
No, it isn't. It's not.
Because gravity exists.
See,
it's not. I watched all flat earth debates, and they all lose.
A body's relative. Oh, here we go. A body's relative mass or the quantity of matter contained by it, giving rise to a downward force. The heaviness, and then of course the heaviness of a person or thing
By virtue of its position in a gravitational field. Things have weight because gravity exists.
See, you say these things. These are definitions of words. These are definitions that are given by people who are here who are here to reinforce a certain position.
You niggas know no shade. You pseudo-intellectual niggas.
I'm not getting into all of this.
You're not talking
Do you
about
feel like you're
common
moving?
sense has nothing to do with any of
Do
this.
you feel like you're moving?
You can't just intuit how the laws of physics work. You have to probe them and learn about them, study them.
Listen,
that's what
we know about these things, bro. And all this shit you're talking about is some bullshit. Like, do you know about corpuscular rays? What are corpuscular rays?
It appears to diverge because of perspective, kind of like railroad tracks.
What do you mean appears to diverge?
We're about to get to a point in this debate where Lord Jamar just starts saying random things. Just starts saying anything that comes to his mind, even if he don't even know what that means, right? Now, this quickly goes from a debate to Lord Jamar just simply asking questions, bro.
It appears to, from your perspective.
So can you trace the rays back to its source?
What do you mean, yeah, okay, there's the sun, sure. What?
How far away?
Know what you're trying to
How
say.
far away is the sun? Is the sun 93 million miles away?
Okay, you already changed the set. You're already jumping away from the thing that you brought up.
No. It's not about. I'm talking about common sense.
Is the sun still 93 million miles away, Dave?
Okay, but
if it was, why do we have corpuscular rays?
Answer. Just listen. I want to see where he's getting at.
Why it doesn't? Why do the railroad tracks appear to converge with distance? It's the same concept.
Lord Jamar just started trying to talk over the motherfucker.
He almost said, I'm just asking a question, but he caught himself, right? Because you can't, it's not just asking, but you're in a debate right now. You're supposed to be challenging his ideas and providing something worth listening to. Well, the only meaningful thing that's coming out of your mouth right now, bro, is the entertainment that we are getting from seeing you get embarrassed, right? Now, Lord Jamar does this weird thing where he snickers. Whenever he doesn't know something, or like the dude is just cooking him so much, bro, that that's his only response. Like, he has no response to the cooking he's receiving, so he snickers, right?
is the truth. So what are you saying?
I know one Joe he said.
It's
No, it
93
spins
million
on the
miles
axis.
away.
Yeah, and
That's what these same people that you're talking about, all the definitions, say is the truth. So what are you saying?
That's the same thing that the
No, of course it
Dogon
is.
tribe
I'm
said.
saying that as
So how does
nothing
what
to
is
do with
crepuscular?
rays.
How do you explain crepuscular rays?
By what I just told you with the railroad tracks. Do railroad tracks appear to converge with
Listen,
distance?
yes,
Are they
but at
not
some
parallel?
point you would not be able to see.
At which point? At which point?
At some point, I don't know the exact distance of what.
Okay,
where
so
you can't
let's
see
let's
something,
go with you. The
but you
sun's
still
not
can
93
see the
million
sun.
miles away.
This
The sun's
93
right
million
up
miles away
Are we
is
doing
ridiculous.
corpuscular
Okay, so the
rays?
sun's
Are
right
we
up there in the
doing
sky, right? So why
corpuscular?
can't we go up and see it? Why doesn't it appear to get
Well, there's
larger as you
videos.
go up in
There's
altitude?
videos of people where they are actually above the sun in planes and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a video where people are above the sun. Is that right? Or are you completely full of shit?
Nope.
Nope.
Above the sun.
I want to still frame this right here. You see how he's looking at his phone? He starts to Google things. Bro, there's no video of anybody flying towards the sun or even slightly above the sun. It doesn't. Yo, before you can get to the point where you are flying above the sun in an airplane, you're going to melt and die, bro. It doesn't exist. But you see how he starts to get more confident a little later on. Because he starts to read from his phone and he starts to regurgitate whatever he's reading.
Right.
So we learn very quickly in this debate that Umar is a regurgitator, right? All he does is he knows how to regurgitate, right? He knows how to repeat information that he just heard or read. He's not
a lot of pole jocking out of
not a
niggas,
thought
ain't it, baby?
But it's just like, how do you have pressurized air in something that doesn't have a covering?
How do you have pressurized air?
And you guys will say,
Let him answer.
hang on, let me finish saying what I'm
You
saying.
said what you asked the
Go ahead,
question.
bro.
You asked the
Please,
question. Go ahead. Do what you're gonna do.
He's trying to be friends. But come on, man. Because you have to have a covering. People will say that the covering is the ozone layer or the thermosphere. These are basically imaginary coverings to say the same thing that somebody would say is a firmament. But go ahead, tell me why you have pressurized air next to a vacuum of space, sir.
Okay, so this is really adorable. You think that space is a vacuum cleaner because you don't know what a vacuum is? You don't know what vacuum means. What's a vacuum? What does vacuum mean? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What the fuck is a vacuum?
It has no air, it's,
It's an absence of matter. So why the fuck would the vacuum of space pull air anywhere? Can you explain that?
It doesn't want matter.
Also pulls things, sir.
No, it doesn't. Vacuums don't suck. That's not a thing.
That's vacuum cleaner.
If vacuum is
so you don't know what a vacuum is.
Dave, a vacuum is the absence of matter, right?
Yeah. So why would that pull air anywhere?
So we just have absence of matter next to pressurized air.
Yes, which sticks to the Earth because of gravity, which again you pretend doesn't
Which
exist.
sticks to the earth, so it's spinning.
What he'll get is because it's an absence of matter, it's a complete opposite. It's a centrifugal force. It's one of those things where they're working. It's a perfect negative and a perfect positive. So it's like the magnet is holding us to the ground. It's pushing it away. Space is an absence of matter. That's why you float when you out there. You're not supposed to be out there.
With the earth
I have the definition.
at 1,000 miles an hour.
We have to start normalizing
That's
not
what it,
speaking on things.
that's just basically what I get. But he said he think of vacuum like a vacuum cleaner is no, it don't pull things in, it push shit out.
You have no idea on. Meaning, yo, listen, bro, if you haven't researched this, you haven't studied this, you don't understand it, don't speak on it. Because these podcast mics, people are treating these podcast mics as sort of like a gateway or a free access pass to speak on
You should have heard the one where he said, and the earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. He said, where did you get this bullshit? A person trying to, they be talking about a certain situation, all of a sudden here come the mind. Right. And Pink Meadows, I be trying to tell niggas about that shit. I've personally tried to tell niggas, and I love some of these niggas personally, but I had to stop fucking with them. I started saying, man, are y'all listening to what y'all saying? Niggas, stop repeating what this nigga say. You gotta have your own mind. People are attracted to you for you. People ain't come to your channel to hear baby Jason Black. Yeah, Jeff, all the pro-blacks to turn to pro-bootlicks. Damn right, we love Daddy Trump. Nah, Dre. Niggas out here, but what they don't understand is Jason Black is just like the manosphere. Yeah, don't listen to these, man. You got hold up. Some of the shit, everything, they could go a little far too. Man, I'm worried about niggas losing their veterans pay and their disability and their pension and Social Security. Nigga, Trump ain't do nothing to harm us. Nigga, what? Trump gonna bring the prices down. Nigga, eggs is kicking our ass. Black Alpha, a little baby, I wish I was Tariq ass nigga. For real. Mm-hmm. We all talking about mass deportation. No, what happened to the reparations part? Do they talk about reparations anymore? I'm paying $700 a month with my wife insurance. My HOA went up $200. Paying right. Come on, man. You were them immigrants gonna be gone. Man, fuck them immigrants. Motherfuck them immigrants, man. How much money am I gonna get? Them immigrants can eat ass. Y'all fuck them. I don't know how many ways I can say. You better not come my goddamn face on some goddamn immigrant. Kiss my ass. Come on, y'all. Them immigrants can kiss my ass. Dre. Niggas better get the fuck out of my face. Y'all see Pete Hegseth say it's no DEI. He don't want no DEI in the military. I agree. So don't make sure your kids don't go no fucking military. Yeah, they don't talk about reparations no more. Y'all notice that. Because they know that dumbass killed it. Yeah, remember I said that shit though. Pete Hegseth yesterday during this confirmation said we got to stop the DEI. He tired of the DEI in the military. That means he don't want niggas in the military. I agree. That's why my sons and my daughters won't be on. I totally agree. No, shit. You ain't gotta tell me twice, champ. Hey, hey, Kendra, tell him. Kendra, he act like we can't do that. Kendra, he act like he said something. Tell your kid, no, you can't go to the military. Why? Because you'll just be a DEI. I was in the 98th percentile. That's why I fuck with that dude, the political punk. That white dude. Dude, he's so full of shit. Imagine telling a black guy to drink a beer with a fucking Nazi. Fuck no, dude. Punch this Nazi in the fucking face, dude. Holy shit. That's why I like them Antifa white boys. You're supposed to punch a Nazi, man. I drink fucking beer with them. Holy shit, dude. Those my white boys, right? I call them the Wonderlicks. I call them the Wonderlick mob. I let them do their thing. I like those white boys. I got no problem with them. Why? They going after them. That's what I said I want them to do, and they doing it. Just don't send your kids to school with Lil Connor. He might shoot it up. And they be telling the truth. Dude, I went to school with a lot of white supremacists, man. Most of my friends, man. My whole family's Republican. They're racist. They burn crosses, man. They're stuck in a fucking cult, man. The country hasn't been this bad since people will fight for civil rights. Racist white, yes, thank you. Even, look, this is a law teacher, y'all. This man is in law school. If y'all don't know that about Brother Say Less. So look, this man at law school, and you got law professors telling you the same shit I'll tell you, nigga. My dad told me this 5-10 years ago. Hey, man, this shit bad as the civil rights times, I'm telling you. Now you straight up saying this shit. Beating up black men in bars, beating them for 30 minutes, nobody helping them. He got to ride off with his girlfriend. Nobody called the police. If that bar was an all-black bar, and one of us beat a white man like that, they'll lock every nigga up who sat there. Every nigga. What's up, Marcel? Jeff, let me show you something. You're a little late, but I did put it on. Watch this. Let me show you again. Show y'all again. Let me show Jeff. And a VFW too, Jeff.
You've got a long to-do list. Thankfully, you have DoorDash, and top-rated shoppers will deliver groceries right.
Good afternoon, I'm Erica Moke. Good afternoon, I'm Erica Moke. We begin with breaking news coming in from Aliquippa about what police there are calling a brutal assault and search for the man they say is responsible. Aliquippa police say this man, Brett Hours, attacked and strangled another man while inside the VFW on Penn Avenue Sunday night. Investigators say the seemingly unprovoked attack went on for about a half hour until the victim was unconscious and unable to fight back. Police say surveillance video of the incident also shows at least 3 people watching and never intervening. They want to talk to those people as well. We know that victim was flown to the hospital, and it's unclear right now how they're doing.
He in a
If you
coma.
have any information about what happened or where ours could be, you're asked to call police.
It's starting earlier. Jeff, that shit happened on January 5th. In Pennsylvania, y'all, a red pot. In one of the stories, it said he sat and talked with him for 7 minutes. Start stabbing a knife in the bar and then just start wailing on the man. He was the only black man in the bar. Yeah. And they sat there. Then they arrested another man because they said he got 7 punches in. They said they hit the man. He hit the man over 248 times. They had time to look at the video and count it. Said the man's shirt was blood soaked. He took it off and started beating him again. Then hit him with a bar stool. Start strangling him. Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, right outside of Pittsburgh. Here go the better one, Jeff.
If you're feeling sluggish, bloated around the waist, or even just plain backed up, and you're ready to flush out that extra 5 to 20.
He's a violent individual.
What's up, Alex? Yeah, I'm in the house. All right. Okay. I'll tell put on some clothes real quick. All right. Barry, put on some clothes. Your mother about to come get you for a little bit. I think your mother about to come.
And in viewing this tape, I mean, it's very clear that he is a violent individual.
A brutal attack at a bar. The suspect accused of beating a man so severely he nearly killed him. The attack happened at the VFW in Aliquippa.
Tonight, Barry Pintar has the latest on efforts to find the suspected attacker.
I am here at the VFW on Penn Avenue here in Aliquippa. I want to start with this right here. This criminal complaint reads like the most brutal scene you've ever seen in any movie you've ever seen. So as we go through the details, just a warning, what's coming ahead is quite graphic. The victim beaten so brutally and badly, a helicopter had to land here to get him to level 1 trauma care ASAP. This is the man police are saying is the suspect, 39-year-old Brett Hours. District Attorney Nate Bible says Hours is dangerous. What if someone should happen to see this man?
Sure. Do not approach him.
It seems like the damage that was done to the victim in this case, that this individual could snap. And we know the victim's name, Preston Coleman. There is surveillance video of the actual attack that took place inside these walls, but it is not being released. The reason why, that recording, key timeline point, say, unprovoked, Ours stands up and punches the victim in the face repeatedly. When the victim tries to escape, Ours ups the attack and begins kicking him in the head. The victim is, quote, blood-soaked and frail. Ours then grabs a bar stool and, quote, bludgeons Preston. The relentless punching and kicking goes on for a long time. Blood is on the walls. Ours then begins strangling Preston. The endless attack continues for 30 minutes. Ours then leaves the bar with his girlfriend and is gone by the time police arrive. I do believe that they knew each other, and the Aliquippa police were familiar with both.
They did know each other. Bullshit.
But, from what they told me, that the victim was almost unrecognizable. The victim, Preston Coleman, remains in the hospital fighting for his life. To add to the irony of it all, also according to this complaint, the two men were sitting together at the bar talking about 10 to 11 when Ours jumped up, picked up a knife, started stabbing it in the bar, and then, as you just heard, the brutal attack happened. Reporting in Aliquippa, Barry Pitcher.
For like 10 to 11
TV
minutes.
News.
Not 10 to 11. They wasn't talking for an hour. They said they talked for like 7 to 10 minutes. And he started doing that and started punching on the man. The news even getting it wrong. You know what you won't be seeing while shit like this is happening? Protest. You won't be seeing that. You won't be seeing protest. Deep hatred, right? Jim Crow shit. Watch this. Watch this. Let me find the name, and then I'll read it to you. Mark Wilson got 10 years for standing his ground. In Statesboro, Georgia. Let me read this. On Tuesday, a Sharpsburg man was sentenced to 10 years in prison, the longest sentence possible, for a June 2020 shooting in Statesboro, Georgia, that killed a teenage white woman. William Marcus Mark Wilson was convicted of voluntary manslaughter after shooting at a truck that Haley Hutchinson, then 17, was riding in. Wilson, the biracial son of former Kuwaiti County Fire Chief Pat Wilson said he was defending himself and his white girlfriend from a racist attack. He and his girlfriend, who was in the car with him, testified that the truck was trying to run them off the road. The teens were hanging out the window, waving their arms and yelling phrases like, "Nigga, your lives don't matter," and calling Wilson's girlfriend a nigger lover. Francis Johnson, Wilson's attorney, said at a virtual news conference in this preliminary hearing. Wilson had originally been charged with felony murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and possession of a deadly weapon to commit felony. But the jury only convicted him on the lesser charge. The charge carries a sentence from 1 year to 10 years. Wilson's attorney argued that he was acting in self-defense and never should have been charged. The family of the Hutchinsons welcomed the verdict. Oh, shit. You want to know why he got 10 years? Because the racist ass judge. The judge said he rejected any suggestion that the sentence would have anything to do with race. I want everyone in this room to know that regardless of a person's race, whether it's his birth certificate, what they may identify as, whatever race they say they are, this court is colorblind. And I can assure you that the sentence Mr. Wilson gets today would be the same sentence any person of any color under the same circumstances would get, Thompson said. He said he ain't see Wilson as a black man or a man of mixed race. I see a man, a young man. He's had a lot of people come to the court and say good things about him. And I don't doubt that any of it's true. I'm sure it's true, the judge said, and also acknowledged that Wilson had obeyed the court's rules while out on bond. What it comes down to is choices. And I would tell Mr. Wilson the same thing I would tell any other person of any other color in his circumstances, that he made a bad decision now. Even though you haven't addressed the court directly, I believe that that's what you feel. So that is to your credit, Thompson said. So the bad decision wasn't these Peckerwoods trying to run them off the road, calling them all types of niggas, causing a man to possibly buck rounds. You know why I wouldn't do that? Because Obama might pop some rounds off. Know why you shouldn't do that? Nigga might dump some rounds. You don't want no shit like that. Well, she testified for him, so. Or you talking about the one that he shot? Which one you talking about, man? Yaki, what you talking about? Which one you talking about? Which one you talking about? Because there's two of them. Remember, his girlfriend is white, and the girl that he hit with them rounds is she felt them rounds. I'm sorry. Becky felt them rounds. Becky felt them rounds. She won't. Look, I bet she won't do it again. I'm sorry. No, that's wrong. That is wrong. Oh, bet she won't do that shit again. Don't Detroit play in the dome? Hey, y'all, don't this side, real quick question. Don't Detroit play in the dome? Because if they do, you know, Daniels going to be flying. He going to be flying. You know he'll be flying around the field, right? That nigga playing it. He going to be whipping the ball around the field and flying up and down the field. Yeah, Jason, we live in two different Americas. That's what I tell you. And Statesboro, Georgia has a castle doctrine and a stand your ground law. But when it comes to black people, that's what I'd like to tell people, man. When y'all be talking this, oh, I got my carry and conceal. I got my gun license. That ain't gonna save you, fool. They gonna blast you. They gonna put hot rocks in your ass, man. They're gonna fill you full of holes. And then Young Turk's gonna blame you for the shit. Then Cenk Uygur gonna blame you, say you should have drunk a. That's what it is. No, he don't want to do that. Yep, him and you know whose fault it is? It's his black ass. Right? That's what liberals want. They want a black man to get off for killing a white woman. That's what you want. That's what they're voting for. He should be lynched. That's messed up, man. Then skinheads run around in Pennsylvania beating niggas up. Right, Slim. Straight heel turn. Damn. Anyway, y'all, let me get off this jump. It was cool kingdom with y'all for the last couple of hours. Miss y'all. Some basketball come on tonight. Man, Cleveland been playing some of the best basketball. Them OKC and Houston. I've been loving watching them. So I think one of them play tonight. Watch some basketball. But y'all go on and chill. Make some food for the fam. My ex-wife is great. Come get my son. So thank y'all for coming, man. I enjoyed having the fam. LBZ, man.